Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this Lumary LED strip light. This is a really interesting LED strip because it's compatible with Alexa and Google Assistant and it's pretty cheap. There are two versions around. There's one 16.4 feet which is 5 meters for around $25, and there's another one which has double the length, so it means 32.8 feet, 10 meters, and it's around $35. It's actually pretty good reviews. So in the past I've been already testing a couple of similar devices and there was always really difficult to connect to Alexa or Google. I mean, I don't have Alexa, so I've always tested Google Assistant and it never worked, and so I have big expectations that finally this one will work, hopefully. And I'm going to show you the whole thing, whole process. I'm going to show you how this looks. I mean, the LED lights, what we can do with that. And so we take it out of the box and let's see what we get here. So in general, it's a pretty small box. I've never seen such a small box for such a long LED light. So I'm really curious to see what we get, and looks like it comes with a decent size of power adapter. Power adapter even works for 100 to 240 volts, so worldwide. Then we get some instructions. Then the controller, which is important, some mounting installation material, and here we have the light. I mean, it's a full size light. Don't have to be worried that it's a smaller one or something special. Looks decent quality, I would say, at least at the moment. Yeah, pretty good. And the controller, it's also important to have a controller which has some manual operation possibility. This is something what I really like. Some of the controllers, they don't have anything, so you always have to use the app. That's not necessary here, but of course it doesn't come with any kind of remote control, so you either have to control it from here or from the app. So here I am in the instructions manual, which I'm always going to show if ever possible. It's just about 10 pages or a little bit more, so I'm trying to show you everything if you need that. Sometimes people tend to lose instructions manual. I mean, by the way, there's a website and I guess that's also available there, but you can never be 100% sure. Sometimes they go maybe with a new model and then they don't have the instructions manual of the old model anymore, so I wanted to make sure that you have everything here also in this video. I hope you can see everything. I think we are already close to the end here, and here we have also French, which is not needed in this case here. By the way, we get also a voice control guide. They describe that you can also use the Smart Life app. So as it looks like, it's possible to connect it with their own app, which is the Lumary app, or with the Smart Life app if you have it already. But unfortunately, there's not described how to connect to the Smart Life app. You have to try on your own if it works. The good thing, it looks like the reset is really easy. It's a two-step reset possible. If you long press when it's plugged in, you reset to the first level, and if you want to reset or need to reset everything to the factory reset, you have to long press again. But first I wanted to show you or explain a couple of things here. What's important here, that's the connector you have only on one side. So if you measure that or start taping or gluing this LED strip, you have to make sure that you start from the controller. Controller comes here. By the way, here we have an arrow. Watch this arrow here and this arrow here. So they have to be aligned like this, and then you have to measure from here. Don't start at the other end, because you actually can only cut once, and after you have cut it, at the outer side here, there won't be any possibility to make this work again, so only between the controller and the location where you have cut there will be illumination. After that it's not possible, you cannot reconnect. I mean, there are some repair sets around. I don't know if this works also for this set here. In this accessory set here there are no repair items. There are some nice gluing sticks, but as far as I've been able to see, there are no repair items inside, so you have to make sure that you only cut at the very end, and definitely not on this side, but only at the very end here inside if it's really needed. And the cutting is always in this area here. There are cut areas always every 10 centimeters, so there's one here, one here, one here, and so on. And there's this gluing tape also in the back, which is really helpful. I have to remove that here so I can show you that. Here we have the tape in the back. It's even a high quality 3M tape. It's not a cheap thing here, so you can see it's high quality, which you can use to tape it to some furniture or ceiling, wherever you want to use that. So let's start with the connection process. I have plugged in the power adapter. We plug it in here, and now we have to connect to the LED strip again, arrow to arrow. Maybe, I think it would be better to start here, because this is the more complicated area, so we are not messing up anything. And make sure that you don't destroy these sensitive pins here. And now I think it's time to use this, and you can see it's showing nice red light till the very end. Now it's even blinking. And I would say this is the fast blinking. The fast blinking is the easy connection. So this is described here in the reset process. I think we are in the easy setting here, where you can just easily, or should be able to easy connect. And if it doesn't work, you can long press again here. Then it's flashing slowly, and you are in the AP setup mode, where this will create an access point, and then you have another way to connect. It's still very cold, so I think I don't have to be worried that it will overheat anytime soon. That's very good. So it starts on a low power setting. So I have the Lumary app already downloaded from the Android Play Store. It was really easy to find. I have set up my account. You have to just provide your email, then you get a code which you can enter here, and then you provide the password, and you are already here. So we click here on the right top on the plus to add a device. Looks pretty similar to the Smart Life app. It doesn't get easier than that. So lighting LED strip, I guess that's it here. So of course we have to allow some permission, and then we have to give the password. Of course we have to select the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi to have maximum reach. So enter the password of your router. Has nothing to do with the password from here, the normal router password which you're using also on your phone. So I've added the password now, so let's click on next and see what's happening. The LED strip is rapidly flashing, so I click on next. Let's see if it's connecting anytime soon. So it would probably then stop blinking. Now we have a steady light, and I guess it has been connecting to the app. Sometimes it takes a little bit of additional time till everything is properly connected and added, but I'm not worried. Just give it a little bit of a time, and it says added successfully, and you can change the name if you want. So I'm clicking on done here, and now I should be able to control it from here. I mean, you can also turn it on, I guess, or change the light from here. Pretty nice here. So you can change the light, and the light is really beautiful. You have this nice red. Unfortunately my camera doesn't show all the nice lights properly, but you can see some things. I mean, it has really nice green, nice blue. Yeah, kept playing a little bit around, so you can do some things. I haven't seen what you can do. Maybe it's in the description here inside, but I'm not planning to do too much with the button. But you definitely have some options here. You have definitely some influence on the color here from this button, and if you want to turn it off, you have to double press here, and to turn it on, a little bit of a long press, and then it turns on again. So now it's blue. You can see it doesn't do anything, and if I hit the button, it starts changing the color. So you definitely have some influence with this button here, but the most options, of course, you have here from the app. You can there are a couple of presets here, then you can pick your own color. Also a brightness setting which you can adjust. You can see that here, or change the direct color. It's even a pretty nice white. I mean, it's not an absolute perfect white, but it's pretty close to white, I would say. You have definitely a lot of options, or these really simple options here down. The yellow, the orange, the red. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, not too much. Orange again, yellow, the green, the blue, the dark blue, and the really nice dark blue, and the purple. If you allow to record some audio, so you can let your phone work as a microphone, and then it will behave based on what you're saying, or based on music. So as long as there is no sound, it's not doing anything, but as soon as like music starts, or like our voices, so it starts to change and blinking. And down here we have even an option for a schedule or a timer. You can add different times, so you can let you wake up by this. I mean, wake up at least. You will have some light, let's say early in the morning or late at night, or if you want to have this outside in your patio, really nice. I have similar thing outside, also based on a timer, works really good. So this is really a good thing, and I would say I would never buy something without a schedule or timer. This can be really helpful. So I would say it has everything what we need. Now I'm going to connect it to Google. And again, I would definitely highly suggest, as long as you're in the connecting process and have everything on this reel here, make sure that you are on the lowest setting. Don't use the highest power here for too long time, as long as it's on this reel here. Otherwise it could overheat and take some damage. So as you can see, I have already Smart Life, and I have also the Lumary. The Smart Life, the advantage of the Smart Life, if you manage to connect it, the big advantage is that Smart Life supports many devices, not only from this brand but also from many other brands. So if you can manage to attach or connect, this would be an advantage. So but I'm doing the Lumary connecting process, and so we have to invoke the Google Home. So the idea here with Google Home is always not to connect a single device, but to connect an account from a manufacturer. So we click here on top, click on set up a device. So I'm clicking on works with Google. Now we have to search for the Lumary. So it's already here, we click on that. So now we have to log in to the existing Lumary account, and so we hit the link now button here down there, and so we hope it will connect. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Now we have to, I'm saving the password and I give authorization. So let's see what's happening. So let's go back and see if we can find this device here. So when we go down a little bit, I guess we can find this here, Lumary RGB LED light, and you can see we can turn it on and turn it off. We can also use the speaker. Hey Google, turn off the Lumary light. Yeah, because it's a little bit a long name, I think it would be nice to give it a different name. So I'm doing a little bit of a change here. So I've changed it to Lumary Light 1. Maybe then it's working better. Let's see. I mean, you can see we can do all the changes or most of the changes directly from here, so we don't have to go back to the app. We can change the color brightness. So let's go back and try to work with the Google Voice. Hey Google, turn off the Lumary Light 1.
These came back from a search.
So I've been playing around a little bit and try to figure out how this works. For me it didn't work, obviously, with the Lumary name. Maybe it has to do with my bad English pronunciation, but I really didn't get it to work, so I changed the name now to LED Light 1, and now I can control it with my voice. Hey Google, turn off the LED Light 1.
Okay, turning off the LED light.
Okay, I hope you heard that. So it has been working good, so let's try to turn it on again. Hey Google, turn on LED Light 1.
Alright, turning the LED light 1 on.
Hey Google, increase the brightness of LED Light 1 by 10%.
Sure, brightening the LED light 1 by 10%.
Okay, that's amazing. I mean, I'm not going to try everything, but you can see how amazing this thing is. I turned down the brightness again. I don't want to destroy this really nice light, but everything works really good. Works with the app, works from here, works with the Google Assistant. This is definitely how it should be. I'm super happy with this thing. You can see how really nice this thing looks. I mean, beautiful lights, definitely. I'm not going to mount it at the moment. The video is already long enough, but I mean, it's an LED. It looks like it's a beautiful solid thing. I don't have to show you how an LED looks. It was mainly about the setup, how you can connect, how this really works, and for me that definitely works. Super happy with it. I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.